Welcome to Streaming News Network, where we deliver balanced reporting with the facts that matter. The Morning Edition by J. Claude McDaniel. Please like and subscribe.
This is J. Claude McDaniel with Streaming News Network. The parents of a Houston businesswoman who was killed along with her two young children in an apparent murder-suicide have filed a wrongful death lawsuit, alleging the children's father concealed more than $1,400,000 before the family's deaths. The lawsuit was filed by the parents of Imai Mitchell, who, along with her children, 8-year-old Maya and 4-year-old Maxwell, was found dead inside the family's Houston home on May 4. Authorities previously concluded that Matthew Mitchell fatally shot his wife and children before taking his own life. Court documents allege Matthew Mitchell had been facing serious financial difficulties and anticipated lawsuits related to alleged fraud. The filing claims he worked with his mother and sister to transfer approximately $1,400,000 from trusts and other accounts shortly before the tragedy, then later returned the money after the deaths in an effort to conceal the transactions. The lawsuit also references home security camera recordings that allegedly captured statements suggesting financial distress and violent intentions in the days leading up to the killings. The family is asking the court to preserve the disputed assets, prevent distribution of certain estate funds, and restrict actions involving the family's restaurant businesses while the case proceeds. The allegations remain unproven, and the lawsuit will now move through the civil court process. This is J. Claude McDaniel with Streaming News Network. After nearly 6 decades leading one of America's best-known boat manufacturers, Eddie Smith Jr., age 83, has turned down offers worth more than $400 million for his company. Instead, he has transferred ownership of Grady-White boats to a nonprofit and perpetual purpose trust that will direct future profits to charitable causes. Smith purchased the struggling North Carolina company at just 26 years old, working as many as 100 hours a week and investing his own savings to keep the business alive. Over the years, Grady-White grew into a company generating hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue while developing a reputation for investing heavily in employee well-being through profit sharing, personal development programs, and workplace support. Smith said his decision was influenced by seeing other business owners regret selling companies they spent their lives building, often watching their corporate cultures disappear after new ownership took over. Under the new ownership structure, the company cannot be sold, and its future profits are expected to support education, healthcare, conservation, and community programs. Independent boards will oversee both organizations, while Smith will continue serving as chief executive emeritus. The move places long-term company independence and charitable giving ahead of a lucrative personal payday. This is J. Claude McDaniel for Streaming News Network. Former Major League Baseball star and 3-time Most Valuable Player Alex Rodriguez is celebrating his 51st birthday, with his new relationship now taking center stage. Rodriguez's girlfriend, Megan Hayden, marked the occasion by sharing a series of affectionate photos on social media. The images show the couple enjoying time together at scenic locations, dining out, relaxing on a boat, and posing beside a swimming pool, accompanied by a birthday message expressing her affection. Hayden is a New York City-based fitness coach and former Division I collegiate soccer player. The couple first drew public attention earlier this summer after they were seen together at a high-profile event in the Hamptons. Reports indicate the pair are spending the summer together in a rented home on Long Island's East End, where they have been spotted visiting local restaurants and attending community events. Hayden also recently led a fitness class in Montauk connected to a fitness-focused dating application in which she is an investor. The relationship follows Rodriguez's reported separation earlier this year from longtime girlfriend Jacqueline Cordero. At the time, both indicated the split was amicable and emphasized their continued mutual respect and support. For now, the birthday celebration marks another public milestone as the couple's relationship continues to attract attention. This is J. Claude McDaniel for Streaming News Network. eBay has agreed to a settlement valued at nearly $56 million, ending a 6-year legal battle with a Massachusetts couple who alleged they were subjected to a coordinated campaign of harassment by former company employees. David and Ina Steiner, founders of an online publication covering the e-commerce industry, claimed they became targets after publishing critical reporting about the company. According to court filings, the harassment escalated from threatening messages to disturbing deliveries that included live insects, a funeral wreath, and other intimidating items. The lawsuit also alleged stalking, surveillance, and attempts to publicly harass the couple. Under the settlement, the Steiners will receive approximately $48,700,000 in compensation. The remaining funds will support nonprofit organizations, including a charity dedicated to protecting First Amendment rights. Several former eBay employees and a contractor previously pleaded guilty to federal criminal charges, including conspiracy and cyberstalking. In a separate criminal case, eBay also agreed to pay a $3 million criminal fine and implement corporate reforms. In a recent statement, eBay apologized for the actions of its former employees, calling their conduct wrong and reprehensible. The company said it has since strengthened its ethics policies and changed leadership. The Steiners say they hope the outcome helps protect journalists and discourages efforts to intimidate independent reporting. This is J. Claude McDaniel for Streaming News Network. A North Carolina woman accused of deliberately driving into 4 pedestrians in a Walmart parking lot is now expected to stand trial after a judge rejected a proposed plea agreement. 21-year-old Vilma Elizabeth Huerta faces 4 counts each of attempted murder and assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, along with 2 felony hit-and-run charges stemming from the incident that occurred on December 3, 2023, in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Investigators say the victims were selected at random and had no known connection to the defendant. According to police, surveillance video shows a vehicle striking a visiting couple from Virginia as they returned to their car. The vehicle then continued toward 2 teenage girls near the store entrance, who managed to avoid being run over after rolling away from the moving vehicle. One of the injured victims later said the driver appeared to look directly at them before accelerating. Authorities say the driver fled the scene but was arrested later that day. Investigators reported there was no evidence of impairment and have not announced a motive for the alleged attack. The defendant remains charged, and the allegations have not been proven in court. Her jury trial is currently scheduled for 2027. This is J. Claude McDaniel of Streaming News Network. Newly released documents from the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee have raised questions about award nominations received by former National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases Director Dr. Anthony Fauci and research funding awarded to scientists who nominated him. The records, released by committee chairman Senator Rand Paul, include email exchanges showing that Dr. Fauci and members of his staff helped prepare nomination materials for several prestigious scientific awards, including one carrying a $1 million cash prize. According to the documents, 2 prominent immunology researchers who submitted nominations for Dr. Fauci later received millions of dollars in research grants from the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Senator Paul argues the records raise questions about potential conflicts of interest, although the documents do not show any direct agreement linking award nominations to research funding. The records also indicate that agency ethics officials advised Dr. Fauci against accepting certain cash awards from organizations receiving institute funding, citing federal ethics rules governing outside compensation. Dr. Fauci, along with the researchers identified in the documents, had not publicly responded to the allegations at the time of reporting. No criminal charges or formal findings of misconduct have resulted from the Senate document release, and the grant recipients had received federal research funding both before and after the award nominations. The disclosures are expected to fuel continued congressional scrutiny over ethics, transparency, and the administration of federal research funding. This is J. Claude McDaniel with Streaming News Network. Former White House medical advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci faced renewed scrutiny during a Senate hearing on Wednesday, where lawmakers questioned him about decisions made during the COVID-19 pandemic. Among those attending the hearing was Fox News host Laura Ingraham, who was seated behind Dr. Fauci. During the proceedings, Senator Bernie Moreno of Ohio asked audience members to stand if they believed they had been criticized or marginalized for their views or actions related to the pandemic. Ingraham stood along with several others in attendance. Addressing Dr. Fauci, Senator Moreno said many people who question pandemic policies believe they had been unfairly criticized and argued that some of those positions have since gained wider acceptance. Dr. Fauci also responded to continued criticism from Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, who has repeatedly questioned his actions during the pandemic. Fauci stated that he believes the hearings are part of an effort to support calls for legal action against him. During portions of the hearing, he invoked his Fifth Amendment constitutional right against self-incrimination. The hearing highlighted the continuing political and public debate over pandemic-era decisions, including vaccines, masking policies, and government health guidance, issues that remain the subject of congressional oversight and public discussion. This is J. Claude McDaniel with Streaming News Network. Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert and pop singer Madison Beer have announced their engagement, sharing the news with fans through a joint social media post. The couple revealed their engagement with a simple caption introducing one another as fiancés, confirming months of growing public attention surrounding their relationship. Herbert, 28, and Beer, 27, have reportedly been dating for about a year. Although the National Football League star has largely kept his personal life out of the spotlight, he has recently made several public appearances supporting the singer. Earlier this year, Herbert attended the launch of Madison Beer's Locket Tour and also appeared in the music video for her song Lovergirl, marking one of the couple's most visible collaborations. The engagement adds another high-profile sports and entertainment pairing to the celebrity landscape, drawing congratulations from fans across both the football and music communities. Neither Herbert nor Beer has announced a wedding date, but the announcement has quickly generated widespread interest on social media as supporters celebrate the couple's next chapter. This is J. Claude McDaniel with Streaming News Network. Actor Danny DeVito is sharing new details about his enduring relationship with estranged wife Rhea Perlman, revealing that although the couple separated in 2017, they have never divorced and continue to enjoy a close friendship. DeVito says the two speak every day, regularly share meals, and frequently spend time together with their grandchildren, emphasizing that family remains their highest priority. Reflecting on their relationship, DeVito recalled meeting Perlman during his early off-Broadway theater days. He said they quickly bonded over their shared love of independent theater, films, and creative projects before eventually falling in love. He also joked that their relationship worked well from the beginning because, as he put it, he cooked while she enjoyed the meals. The award-winning actor also spoke proudly of his children. He praised his son Jake and daughter Lucy for continuing the family production company, while highlighting Lucy's upcoming horror comedy film scheduled for release this fall. He also celebrated his youngest daughter, Gracie, for building a successful career as a professional artist. Looking back on his decades in the entertainment industry, DeVito credited the encouragement of family and close friends for giving him the confidence to pursue his ambitions. His advice for aspiring actors is simple: make a memorable first impression and approach both your career and your life with gentleness and extraordinary kindness. I'm J. Claude McDaniel for Streaming News Network. Thank you for watching and stay informed.
Thank you for viewing Streaming News Network videos, and also short and special reports. Please like, subscribe, and tap the bell to be notified of additional reports.